Hello everybody, welcome to a lesson of HNC Level 4 Unit 3, Human Resource Management. My name is Shumaila Malik. I will be taking you forward with different topics of HRM, and our learning objective is about how we can explain the impact of the role of HRM in creating sustainability, organizational performance, and contributing to business success. But first, we need to learn about what is human resource and management word by word. So what is meant by human in workplace? Like it refers to skillful workforce in an organization. And about resources, it refers to limited availability of assets, materials, staff, and finance. And management refers how to optimize and make best use of such limited scarce resources so as to meet organizational goals and objectives. So what does it mean, how to optimize? It means just like understanding the skills required for a job, understanding an employee's strengths and weaknesses, and then finding a way to leverage the strength and minimize the weakness to set the job done effectively. So today, what we will learn about generic competencies, roles and responsibilities of HRM, specific skills, ethical form, or framework as well. So when we are discuss about introduction and all stuff, first we should know about this unit. First we are learning about definition of HRM, then different specialist area of HR, like resourcing, employee relations, organizational development design, learning and development, and etc. And then we will learn about there could be generic, some typical roles, some specific skills in HR, and working ethical framework as well. Then we will learn about nature and scope of HRM, like strategic HRM or organizational performance. And we will learn about performance management system to support high performance in working. And then we will learn about methods to measure organizational and individual performance, types of pay and reward system as well. Now we can start with the introduction. People are the lifeblood of any organization, and the ability to attract, recruit, and retain talented staff is critical to the success of any organization. And whether it may in business, in voluntary organization, or in government, human resource management provides organizations with the principal knowledge and behaviors to focus people management activities on supporting and enhancing organizational success and performance. The aim of the unit is to enable students to understand and be able to apply principles of effective HRM in order to enhance sustainable organization performance and contribute to organizational success. So what does it mean, sustainable? Sustainable performance means like it's an organization achieved when the business remains true to its purpose and values over time while navigating the changing business landscape in a proactive and agile way. Sustainability is the ability to meet the needs and expectations of customers and other stakeholders on long term, balanced by an effective management organization by organization, staff awareness by learning and applying appropriate improvement innovation as well. So in simple words, we can say managing employees of an organization is called HRM. So holding business outcomes, people outcomes in equal balance. Students will apply HR practices in a work-related context, utilizing their knowledge and practicing skills and behaviors in relevant professional areas, including resourcing, talent planning, and recruitment, learning and development, and employee engagement as well. On completion of this unit, students will understand the purpose and scope of HRM activities. They will be able to apply a range of people management skills to enhance the performance of organization by finding solution of people-related problems. The unit will give students the knowledge and skills associated with human resource, occupational roles at either generalized level, for example, HR assistant, HR advisor, business partner, or more specialist role in areas such as recruitment, talent acquisition, performance, and reward management as well. Students will explore the nature and scope of HRM and the organizational context of people management, including recruitment and retention, training and development, reward system, employment relations, and associated legislation framework as well. So when we start to explain what is HRM and what are their different roles, what type of skills they need, and how it works. So we need to learn about HR. So we can define HR like the personnel of a business or organization regarded as a significant asset in terms of skills and abilities. And what does it mean, personnel? Personnel is the, we can say, synonym of staff, and we can say employee. So employee of a business or organization regarded as a significant asset in terms of skills and abilities. Or we can say about HR, the department of a business or organization that deals with the hiring and administrating and training of the staff. So it is the process of putting the right people to the right task, thereby making maximum use of employees' talent and abilities to achieve desired goals and objectives. So knowledge, skill associated with HR roles at any levels. So we can discuss about different roles as well. So what about the human resource management? What is the definition of human resource management? It is the practice of recruiting, hiring, deploying, and managing an organization's employees. Wharton was the writer. He wrote in his book in 2010, HRM is the managerial utilization of the efforts, knowledge, capabilities, and committed behaviors which people contribute to an authoritatively and coordinated human enterprise as part of an employment, exchange, or more temporary contractual arrangements to carry out work tasks in a way which enables the enterprise to continue in the future. And HRM is often referred to simply as human resources, like a company and organization's HR department is usually responsible for creating, putting it into effect, and overseeing policies governing workers and the relationship of the organization with its employees. So the term human resources was first used in early 19s and then more widely in the 1960s. To describe the people who work for the organization in aggregate. So now we can discuss about a different part of the human resource management, like the different specialist areas of HR, like resourcing, employee relations, organizational development, and design and learning and development. So first one is generic HR competencies, in which we can discuss about design of people, the strategies, creating people, management policies, employee engagement, supporting organizational changes. Then we will discuss about typical roles in HR and responsibilities, like HR advisor, HR officer, people data analyst, and HR assistant, employee relations officers as well. And after that, we will discuss about specific skills like communication skills across all levels of the organization, adaptability to changing work priorities and patterns, like as in displaying tenacity and being proactive, keeping ahead of trends and changing legal and policy requirements. And at the very end, we will discuss about working within an ethical framework and within recognized best practices. So let's see, we can start with generic HR competencies. Here are some the most valuable core competencies of HR personnel today. So we can understand about how it works in generic area, like we need to know about communication skills, ability to manage conflicts, interpersonal skills, flexibility, people flow management system, and digital communication platforms. In the very end, we will learn about space management tools as well. So how it works, what does it mean, competencies? Competencies mean skills, knowledge, which is very important in our area. So first is about communication skill. So in communication skill, we can discuss common examples of HR communication include employee policies and procedures. Most workplaces make HR policies and procedures readily available to employees. This information can be posted on company's website, bulletin boards, in binders, or through some other systems as well. Workers should especially be aware of information about hiring, firing, promotion, and performance evaluations. Secondly, we can discuss about performance feedback. This is very important part of the communication. We can we can do communication. Communication is a very important part of daily life and especially in workplace. So if you don't communicate well, so there is might be miscommunication or misunderstanding can happen. So we should need to know what kind of communication is going on in our workplace, like policies making and procedure. We should know about that. Secondly, we should know about the performance and feedback, like one of the most common reasons an employee may interact with an HR professional is for routine evaluations. Ideally, an HR department has a standardized approach to sharing this information. So either electronically or in person, any system should be free of bias. If the feedback is seen as legitimate, employees are more likely to see it as fair. So need to be fair. So this feedback electronically mostly be fair with everyone. So onboarding, we can say, involves teaching new hires about company policy beyond work-related training. HR professionals often spend several days bringing new employees up to speed on important policies as well. So if we're going to just a bit improving communication in HR, so we can say by the time everything going better and better. So in the communication side, we can say embrace two-way communication. So what does it mean, two-way communication? So it means like effective HR leaders listen to employee feedback as readily as they communicate HR initiatives. One way HR personnel can improve this two-way communication is to hold informal group meetings where workers can ask questions or express concerns. So this simple step shows workers that their opinions are valued. So accept something authentically. This what opportunity was, it would be. It's like place. So involves feedback from the receiver to the sender is very important in this area. So leverage advances in technology. What does it mean, leverage? Leverage means stronger position in a content of physical or otherwise, like stronger position, advances in technology. Social media, video conferences, and online group platforms like Slack can provide effective means of catching workers' attention. So what does it mean with Slack? What is Slack? Slack is a messaging app for business that connect people to the information that they need by bringing people together to work as one unified team. So Slack transformed the way that organizations communicate easily. So next we can discuss about make assessing in HR information easy. File folders may not be the most inviting means of sorting detail about HR policy, and distributing packets of HR materials can leave new hires feeling overwhelmed. Effective HR departments make pertinent HR documents readily available, often via an online portal. And last thing, in improving communication in HR, keep HR documents easy to read. So HR professionals may know industry terms, but the jargon can lead to employee confusion or even misinterpretation. So if the average adult cannot quickly comprehend what you are trying to say, maybe your employees can't either. So what is jargon? Jargon means marketing statements. So what we normally see on the boards or we see on the buses or highlight some statement for marketing is called jargon. So it is very important to show the proper statement about that product, about that marketing, what you want to say. Because if it is not that clear, so it could be make a misunderstanding for other people. Next, we can discuss about ability to manage conflicts. What does it mean, ability to manage conflicts? It means like talk with other people or with other persons, face to face, online, and discuss every point clearly with no anger, with no aggressiveness. So focus on behaviors and events, not on personalities. Listen carefully, identify points of agreement and disagreements, prioritize the areas of conflict, and develop a plan to work on each conflict. Follow through your own plan, build your own success. Third one is interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills means ability to communicate verbally, listening, written, nonverbal communication like body language, or interact well with other people. Next one is flexibility. In the workplace, flexibility means being able to quickly adopt new circumstances as they arise. It is the capacity to adjust to short-term change quickly and calmly so that you can deal with unexpected problems or tasks effectively. And the next one, we can discuss about people flow management system. It is a system in which an organization manages the interrelated parts of a business in order to achieve its objective. Then digital communication platform like blogs, everyone know that, blogs, vlogs, dating profiles, Pinterest boards, and social media pages as well. And the last one is the space management tools. Space management tools is a software, is a technology solution that organization can use to track and manage their real estate assets and all aspects of their physical space inventory. So now we are going to discuss about function of human resource management. So first one is recruitment and selection. Second one is performance and management. Third one is learning and development, and succession planning, compensation and benefits, human resource information system, and HR data analytic. Recruitment is the very basic and very important part of HR department. Performance management means they just analyze the data about employees, how it works, and then they will give them training and extra sessions, skills, education to improve them. So learning and performance management, they just analyze how they perform, and in a learning or development, they give them feedback and set the training for them, and development in how can they grow. If the employee grow, then automatically business will grow. So it's just a link together. So succession planning is they plan about success. How can they achieve their goals, and they make a plan, and they may they fix a target. How can they get that goal or target in time, and just like annually or quarterly, and then they just follow that plan. Compensation and benefits if something happen in the business or with the employee, like some accident happens or something they need to know, or some happen with the operation side, like with machinery, if something something happening with the employee in operation area or anybody in the building, so they will give the compensation and do all paperwork with them. And human resource information system is working with for them and HR data analytic as well. And after that, we will discuss about specific skills of HR. But before that, we can discuss about typical role in HR and responsibilities as well. So recruitment of candidates, hiring the right employees of the right jobs, processing company roles, and processing company payroll, conduct disciplinary actions, designing and updating existing company policies, maintaining employee records as well. There are many roles and functions, what they do, but these 7 roles are the main. And under these roles, there are many roles are going on inside the business. So when we discuss about specific skills, we just distribute in different parts, like HR specific skills, soft skills, business acumen, and digital and data literacy. So in HR specific skills, it includes like HRM knowledge and expertise, recruitment and selection, administrative expertise, culture awareness and sensitivity, well-being and evangelism, employee experience and expertise. Evangelism means word of mouth. This is another way of marketing. Everybody knows that. And this is your list of vocabulary you can improve by the time. Next one is soft skill, proactivity, communication skill, as we already learned about that, and active listening and teamwork. Teamwork is very important in every business. So we need to learn about how can we maintain a good relationship with the team, and how can we go together and do some project together. So it will help you and help the business as well. So next is business acumen, like coaching, advising, commercial awareness, managing priorities, HR strategy, creation and execution as well. Strategy making is very important. It could be individual or it could be organizational. So we will learn about strategy creation after some time. So because strategy making is the very vast topic, and it is very important to understand if you are doing a business study. So strategy making is the very important and big topic. You need to know everything. How can they make a strategy and how it works? So last one is digital and data literacy. So in this, we can include being analytical and data-driven, HR reporting skills, and command of technology. By this by this skill, they learn about how can they improve their work. And data-driven is the new technology. And reporting skill is very important in HR department. Last one, we can learn about ethical framework in HR, like professional responsibility, professional development, ethical leadership, fairness and justice, conflict of interest, and use of information as well. So in this part of the topic, first I think we can watch the video, which one is very important to understand how organizational structure work. So this one will help you.
Hi, I'm Anne, and I'm the CEO and founder of Starling Bank. The individuals that sit on our board are directors, and then we have an executive committee. These are the people that lead the various departments in the organisation. And then we have team leaders and specialists. Our executives that sit on the executive committee would be controlling something like marketing. And then the people in the marketing team would actually work on the marketing products. We started as a startup 4 years ago, but now we have a finance department, we have a risk department, we have customer service, and we have the engineers. And the engineers build all our software. At the very beginning, it was just me. It was me that did all the jobs, whether it was email or talking to investors or figuring out what the product was going to be. In the early days, it was very different. The more senior you are in the organisation, the more responsibility you have for delivering initiatives. But we all lead. At the senior level, we lead our teams, and at more junior level, you lead yourself. It's very important that we maintain our culture here at Starling, and therefore we put a lot of effort into hiring the right people. All our roles are advertised internally and externally. Externally on our website, our careers page, and also on some well-known job boards. Perhaps you'll have to do a test online or send in a video interview. Then you come into the office and meet a couple of people. And after meeting, say, 2 to 3 people in an interview setting, you may be offered a job. It's very important to hire a diverse group of people. Interesting skills, interesting backgrounds, coming together to solve customer problems. Those people can give us huge value and stay a long time. The first day here would involve probably sitting in a classroom, learning all about our product. After a couple of days, you'll come to sit with somebody and learn about how they support our customers. And then during the next couple of years, there'll be various formal processes where you'd have opportunities to learn more about how we do things and perhaps train to be a lawyer, an accountant or an engineer. It's important to know how you're doing so you can improve, and we encourage regular feedback. A little bit of feedback at the right time can help your performance. We also try to tap into what individuals want from the organisation. It's a relationship between the employer and the employee, both giving and both taking. As people grow and get more responsibility, they will start leading people and perhaps have an increased salary. This business changes all the time. We're growing very, very fast, and therefore everybody has to keep up to speed. I keep up to speed. I read a huge amount, so I understand what's going on, and I encourage everybody else to participate in lots of ways of gathering that information. Bye. I hope that helped.
This was a video about organizational structure and how HRM works in real life. So it is very important to understand ethical framework as well. So first, we can discuss about professional responsibility. As a professional, the HR manager is responsible for adding value to organization. He's serving and he must contribute to the ethical success of the organization. So he should accept responsibility for his personal decisions and actions. He's also an advocate for the profession by engaging in activities that enhance its value and credibility. The purpose of this principle are to build respect, credibility, strategic importance of HR profession within an organization and the business community and the society. Secondly, we can say that to assist the organization in achieving its objective and goals. Thirdly, we can say to inform and educate the current and future HR managers, the organization and the general public about the principles and practices that help the profession. And last, we can say the purpose could be to positive influence of the workplace and recruitment practices. So it could be help in advertisements as well to encourage professional decision-making and responsibility. Secondly, we can discuss about professional development. Like as professionals, the HR managers must strive to meet the highest standard of competence and commit to strengthen their own competencies on a continuous basis. The purpose of this principle are to extend their knowledge of HRM to further their understanding of how their organizations function and to advance their understanding of how organizations work, the business of the business. And the third one is ethical leadership, which one is very important. HR professionals are expected to exhibit individual leadership as a role model of maintaining the highest standards of ethical conduct. So the purpose of ethical leadership are to set the standard and example for others, to earn individual respect and increase credibility with those they serve. In the fourth one, we can say we will learn about fairness and justice and how it works. So the HR managers are responsible for promoting and fostering fairness and the justice for all employees in their organization. The purpose of this principle is to create an organization that encourages all individuals in the organization to reach the fullest potential in a positive and productive manner. And last one, not last, and the fifth one, we can say conflicts of interest. So conflict of interest, we can say HR managers must maintain a high level of trust with all their stakeholders. They must protect the interest of their stakeholders as well as their own professional integrity and should not engage in activities that create actual, apparent, or potential conflicts of interest. So as an advertisement, we can say the purpose of this principle is to avoid activities that are in conflict or may appear to be in conflict with any of the provisions of this code of ethical and professional standards in HRM. So, or with one's responsibilities and duties as a member of the HR profession or as an employee, we can say, of any organization. So last one, we can understand about use of information. In HR, HR managers consider and protect the rights of individuals, which is very important. It could be confidential. So especially in the acquisition and dissemination of information while ensuring truthful communication and facilitating informed decision-making. This principle will help in building trust among all organizational constituents by maximizing the open exchange of information while eliminating anxieties about inappropriate or inaccurate acquisition and sharing of information. So these are very important things. We should know about that and we need to understand how it works. What we have learned about the communication one, communication and interpersonal skill is very, very important to learn. And I think I have a video of communication skill to show you how it works and how much important it is for us. So let's see where it is. Interpersonal skills, I think we can learn about interpersonal skill first, and then we will learn about another things. Let's see. I hope guys you like this video very much, and it is funny as well. It was funny as well. So we will be in touch in short time, like in next video. We will discuss about strategic HRM and operation or organizational structure. So this is the end of for today. So if you have any question, just email me. You can drop me an email. You can find a module handbook and all information you need. It's on Moodle. So you can see all the information there. So thank you very much.